Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Breaking Free from NPD with Coach Lizzie. God bless you. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for just being there, continuing to stay connected to the channel. Thank you so much for all of my old and new subscribers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share the videos on all your social media platforms. I am just so grateful to be able to be here today to share another message with you. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are thriving. I hope that you all are continuing to put the Lord first and live and know that God is able to do all things exceedingly above He can ever even imagine. I want you all to know that even though that narcissist is out there continuing to climb the highway to hell, the highway to destruction, and the enemy has taken over this individual, and we have to understand that we're not fighting against flesh and blood, but fighting against principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. Coach Liz is here to tell you today to just stay on the task. Keep going. Stay strong no matter what. It's been a very hard journey for each and every last one of us, but God is faithful and just to do all things exceedingly above we can ever even imagine. Again, I want you to know, do not envy the narcissist. Do not envy them. Do not envy the new supply. I know it hurts to see the things that they are doing. I know it hurts to see these demons and these Decepticons throw these people in your face to try to hurt you, manipulate you, to make you feel bad. But I'm telling you, God is a God of justice and a God of righteousness, and God will fight for us. I want you to stay encouraged. And I don't want you to give up. Stay on the good fight. Stay on the good path. Continue to keep your hearts pure. Continue to keep your hearts clean, because God is going to avenge us. You just have to hold on. I know it's the hardest thing that you possibly could ever do. But Coach Liz is here to tell you today that God is still God. He sits high and He looks low. The Bible says, wherever a man sows, so shall he reap. So today I want to share with you all a quick video about the Tit For Tat Narcissist. Again, the Tit For Tat Narcissist. And again, as I always say, what I mean by that is when you are dealing with an individual that likes to play games, that like to try to see who can hurt the person the most, who can try to pay you back or try to hurt you in any kind of way. When you give the narcissist a narcissistic injury, and that narcissistic injury could be basically anything. Exposure. It could be putting them out there, catching them in a lie, finding out that they've done some things that they shouldn't have done, when they have been caught in the middle of doing just about anything. That's a narc injury. They hate for you to question them. They hate for you to ask them questions, where they've been, what they've been doing, and when you catch them in a lie. And when you expose them. So the Tit For Tat narcissist will try to get you back every time. And even when you're not trying to do anything to this demonic individual, they always think that you're out to get them, because that's who they are. They lay up on their beds at night and they figure out and contemplate how they're going to destroy you, how they're going to try to hurt you, how they're going to try to rub the new supply in your face, how they're going to try to bring you down or take from you, or to make you feel disappointed or angry or stressed or depressed. These people are trolls. Again, they're demonic. They're tit for tat. They're always trying to find some kind of way to get back at you, trying to find a way to hurt you. Even though they are the reason why that everything the way it is, they have told so many people that it was you. But they are the ones that have set up all of this destruction. They the ones have planned all this stuff. They are the ones that rolled out the red carpet of all this deceit and deception. And as soon as you fight back or try to protect yourself or try to do what is right, they get upset because they don't want you to fight them back. They don't want you to fight for yourself. They don't want you to avenge yourself. They don't want you to say anything about what they're doing to you. You're supposed to just like it and accept it. But that's not what's going to happen. And so with that being said, they like to try to find some kind of way to hurt you or to get you back. And that can be in a physical way, mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological. But they are tit for tat. These people are not happy. They pretend to be happy because they wear a mask. They lie to themselves. They lie to their families. They lie to their friends. They lie to people around them. They're lying to the new supply. And you have to remember that the new supply is being love bombed right now. So he or she is not going to believe anything that you say or anything anybody else say about this narcissistic demon. They believe everything they tell them because they are being love bombed. The narcissist is loving them, taking care of them, providing for them, being a stepmom and a stepdad, and they're buying things for them. Again, as I always say, they're having sex with them, paying their bills, doing all kind of things for them. So they don't want you interfering with what they think is good for them right now. They think that they're living their best life. They think that they're getting everything that they deserve in life, but they have not gotten what they deserve. God is going to punish them. God is going to deal with them for their adultery, for their fornication, for their lies. God is going to deal with these people, whether the narcissist is your child, your boss, your neighbor, your friend, your spouse, your friend, whoever this narcissist is in your life that has come up against you. God is going to deal with them. These people are tit for tat. They will never let it go. They are never forgiving. They always holding grudges. They never forget anything. Even though you might apologize to them for something that you did to them that you didn't mean to do. It was just an accident or something that you did that you didn't even realize that you did to them. They take that personally, and they will get you back for that. They will pay you back. It's all about control and power. If you make them feel uncomfortable, if they feel like you making fun of them, or you mock them, or make them feel uncomfortable, or you embarrass them, or expose them, or make them feel a certain way, their plans are to get you back. They'll be around you. They'll pretend like everything is okay, but their plan is to get you back. They're going to get you back. They don't let anything go. And that new supply don't understand who he or she has right now. They don't understand that this person is a demon, and they will get them back. If they go against that narcissist, if they tell the narcissist no, if they tell the narcissist what they're not going to tolerate, if they go and treat the narcissist like they treat other people, that narcissist will turn on them today. But because they're being love bombed, they can't see. And that narcissist is going to still come after you, even though you might be separated from them, even though you might not be around them anymore. They still have plans on trying to find a way to get you back for something that happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, last week. Some things you don't even know that happened, but they are holding grudges against you. And so their best weapon for you is to cheat on you, commit adultery, throw the new supply in your face. That is the only thing that they have to try to hurt you and to destroy you and to bring you down, because they know that if you love them, or you were with them at one point and you care for them, they know that that's one thing that you don't like, that you don't want to see another man or another woman get treated well by them. But you knew how that narcissist treated you. But that new supply, it looks like they're having a wonderful time. It looks like they love them. They're doing everything for them. And it makes you sad because you're thinking, why come this person couldn't love me like this? Because they don't know how to love. They only mirroring and fabricating love to the new supply. They're going to do everything they can for this new supply. Now, don't get me wrong, because they got to get the sex. They want the attention. And if you were like a narcissist that I was with, he doesn't really have anybody. This woman is the only thing that he has. And without her, he is nothing. He has nothing. He never had anything. And he wouldn't even be where he is today if it wasn't for me. But at the same time, I know you went outside your way to do what you could for the narcissist. And they wouldn't be where they are today without you. But they'll go and use you up for everything you have and then dump you and go get someone else and try to live a life with them. But I'm going to tell you something. God is a God of justice and righteousness, and he will repay. God says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I shall repay. So don't go out and try to get the narcissist back for what they did to you, because God is going to deal with them. Their relationship with that new supply is not going to work. I don't care how good it looks right now. I don't care how much fun they having right now. I don't care how many pictures they posting on social media or how they doing it, howdy doody, hey, look at us, we together. I'm going to tell you something. Anything that is not built on the foundation of God is going to be destroyed. And I know you all know that, because there's many relationships that you've had in the past, that I've had in the past, or that you see just happening in general in the world today, that you know that these relationships are not going to last because it's not founded on the Lord. Anytime you cheat, commit adultery, lie, and deceive, and underhand, set up, smear, manipulate, dictate, whatever you call it, it is not going to last. Now, these people might stay with these new supplies for years. It might stay with them for months. But I'm going to tell you something. It is not going to last. What a person does to you is going to be turned around and done to them. Now, I know at the time right now I don't look like it. But I'm going to tell you something. You just sit back and you watch this monkey show. You watch this thing unfold for this tit for tat narcissist. Because they are tit for tat. They are trying to do anything they can to destroy you, to get back at you. Again, that means turning your family against you, lying, manipulating you, trying to destroy your career, your job, trying to destroy your reputation, whatever it means, they will do it. Especially if you're dealing with the overt narcissist. Be very, very careful, because these people are very psychotic. They are most time openly physically abusive, aggressive. They don't care who knows who they are or what they are. They will actually do things to you in the open and don't have any fear and don't care about the law. But it doesn't mean that a covert narcissist won't be that way either. But they will and can be physically abusive too as well. So be careful with that. But with all said and done, remember that narcissist is tit for tat. They're always trying to find some kind of way to hurt you, to smear you, to make you feel bad. And the only way they think they can do that is with another woman or another man. Because by themselves, they nothing. They always have to go get something else to try to make you think that you missing out on something, or see if you would have acted right, then this could have been us, or if you would have did what I asked you to do, or you wouldn't have asked me so many questions, or if you wouldn't have been so bougie, or you wouldn't have been so clingy, then you could have had all of this. But we know that these narcissists are undercover Decepticons. They're undercover demons. And they have manipulated these new supplies in believing all the lies that they have told from the beginning of time. And so it's just a matter of time that this so-called house comes down. Now, I know most of you all probably figuring, Coach Daisy, this has just been too much for me. And I understand. I definitely understand. Especially when you really love someone and you come to find out that they were your enemy. The Bible says that your enemy is of thy own household. That means that person that's come up against you is most likely right there in your house. And the hurtful thing to know is that's just your own spouse that set you up and lied and used you and manipulated you and cheated on you and manipulated everybody else around you to turn against you. And now they've moved on with a whole nother person like you never existed, like they never knew you, and it doesn't even bother them. Why? Because they don't have a heart. They don't have compassion. They don't have empathy. They don't care because everything is about them. The Bible says pride comes before a great fall. And you best believe that new supply, God is going to punish her, and God's going to punish him for everything that they've done. So whether that new supply is a male or female, or that husband or your wife, God is going to punish them for breaking the covenant. God's going to punish them for out here committing adultery and fornicating and lying and doing all these different things and playing church and playing holy and playing godly and just out here in the streets just doing whatever. You best believe it's coming. So you just sit back, wipe your face, keep yourself moving forward, live your best life, go out and do what God has called you to do. And if you have to cry, cry. If it upsets you, that's understandable, because you were all in. Your heart was into this person, and they just manipulated you and used you. And I know it was hurtful seeing the family turn against you, that you thought this was your mother-in-law or your father-in-law or your sister or your brother-in-law, and all of a sudden they just turned against you all because of what your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend told them about you, and they just believed them and moved on and never gave you an opportunity to express yourself or share your side of the story, because nobody want to hear your side of the story. Everybody knew and know the truth, but they're going to go along with the narcissist anyway, so that way they can be on their side. But I'm going to tell you something. Everyone, and I mean this, everybody that came up against you, everyone that helped this narcissist smear your name, every person that helped destroy your marriage, including that new supply, whether it's male or female, there's a sword in their house. They don't know it yet because they think they've gotten away with it because nothing's happened to them yet. They think that it's going to be okay. They're going to get away with it because ain't nothing happened, and God have not rained down wrath on them yet. But God is a God of wrath. He's a God of justice and mercy and compassion. But God is a God of wrath, and he will destroy those that destroy you. God says, I will trouble those that trouble you. And God is going to deal with them. So Coach Daisy want to let you know, When you're dealing with that tit for tat narcissist, expect that they're going to come back with something. I don't care how long it takes. It might be weeks, it might be months, it might be days, and it might be hours. But you best believe they coming back for you. Some of them will wait a while to make you think that everything is okay. And all of a sudden destruction comes from them because they're getting you back from making them sad or disrespecting them or making them feel uncomfortable, or they felt that you didn't obey them or you didn't do what they told you to do. They're very controlling. They're very manipulative. And the minute you tell them no, or you don't do what they tell you to do, or they can't manipulate you, they will start to devalue you, yes, and devour you. And at the same time, they will discard you. And so that's what happened to you and me. And I know that you got to move on from it. There's nothing we can do about it. But that new supply is going to soon find out who that narcissist is, just like me and you. And not only are they going to find out who the narcissist is, they're going to have to meet God. They're going to have to deal with God for what they've done. And I can't tell you how long it's going to take. I can't tell you when it's going to happen. But I can promise you that it will happen. And sudden destruction is going to come upon them. And God's going to remind them why they are going through what they're going through. And I promise you, the pain and agony and loss that you and I have experienced, God's going to make sure that they get it tenfold. But I just ask you again, is to make sure that you keep a clean heart and clean hands. Ask God every day to create in you a clean heart and renew a right spirit within you, to help your mind stay focused on God, and He will deal with those who tried to hurt you, did hurt you, and continually trying to destroy you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I want you to know that Coach Lizzie loves you. You all have a great day. Thank you so much again for tuning in to Breaking Free. If you would like to leave a donation, you're welcome to do so. If you like coaching, please email me at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com or go to my website at www.breakingfreenpd.com. I love you guys. Have a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe.